as we're positioning and we're thinking about African fashion and African luxury, right now, how I see it is that we've lost the meaning of what luxury means. I don't know what your position is in terms of what luxury is, but it can be defined in so many spaces, but there's always like the 10 key things. So as part of the panel of the Roundtable Talk, I thought we would bring in people who would influence and create a conversational piece in how we can really position our brands on a global perspective.
Luxury is a very personal, bespoke experience for an individual where you feel like you're not one of the masses. You feel like you're having an experience that is curated for you, that speaks to what you love and what you desire. And in that is an entire experience. It's not only in the product that you see. It's how it's packaged. It's how you discover it. It's how it looks and feels from discovery to purchase to afterwards, and the community that you then feel like you are part of, which is extra. It's out of the ordinary. It's not for, mass produced for everybody.
When you wear a piece of jewelry or a piece of clothing that's been created by one of these artisans, for me, that handcraft imperfection in the piece is the art of the maker. But what's like your 2-year plan? What's your innovation? How are you going to continue be creativity? What's your unique selling point, your USP as a brand? How are you going to compete in the market? How are you going to fund the business?
I think the most important thing is just don't give up and always improve, and always give your best. So I think luxury also comes from that.
If you are a Kenyan business that's trying to sell directly to your customers, it's actually very easy to set up like payments to take from international customers as well as local customers.
So I feel like as a roundtable point, and industry players, I think this is a challenge that we really need to voice up on.
So in terms of customs, that's something that a lot of importers and exporters experience as a challenge, but we are there as your consultant so that you can do what you do best.
Where money matters, oh my gosh, we love it, because new faces, new voices. Y'all need to have a conversation because she supports women in business.
It's so amazing to see how in different regions of Kenya, every single community has a different way of making a certain good, or beading in a certain way, or using a specific way to weave. And the variety is just incredible because it shows you how much there is to protect and to preserve around Kenya.
Feeling proud of your cultural heritage should start here.
Highlighting the African craftsmanship, celebrating the materials that they're using, understanding their background, how you're affecting their lives. That is part of the cycle of, creating a luxury brand. One of the things now that I'm just going to encourage is more on partnerships and collaborations, because without that, you're not going to get anywhere. I feel like there's so many people fit out in this room that we can all create those partnerships and collaborations, and everybody has a unique selling point to their businesses, and that's super important to really understand, is to hone in on the unique experience that you bring to your business or to other businesses.
I must say that I seem like I work with or for a global company, but we really started out as an SME outfit, okay? And that's why we are very passionate about working with local manufacturers, what the fashion industry is doing, and all the people I meet, courtesy Linda, do amazing things. So you don't have, or we don't have to be limited by location, yeah? You have the world open to you. As long as FedEx is in that country, then you're in that country. by all means possible. We know the rules. We have a network in all these countries, so we're able to advise. And I keep saying, yes, we're in logistics, but the biggest part is we are your consultant.
I think we need to move away from the narrative of competition and having the fear around competition, and the fear, because I have a lot of brands that come to my store and they're like, well, what if somebody copies me? And I was like, well, you clearly don't have a USP, and you're clearly not innovating fast enough to step up your game. And I think that is a fear that has plagued our communities for so many years, that fear of competition. And we really need to move away from that and move into a sense of collaboration.
If you focus on being better by yourself, you already have a lot of job. So just stay within yourself and take care of your things, and then the rest will move.
We will continue to encourage, support, grow, nurture, and we will have our success stories. So the end of this year is all about celebrating those success stories. So thank you very much.